Charlie, she's gone again.
I know.
She's skiing.
She simply won't stay in the country.
I mean, America, skiing, here, there. What is... makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Wonder what?
Makes you wonder.
What are you wondering?
I don't know. What's she really doing in all these other countries? Is she a spy? Is this the night manager?
I think we both know Maisie Adam is not a spy.
I think she's probably not a spy. I've just been watching too many spy programmes.
Yes, that I can believe.
Do you think that's it? Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That adds up. Right, we are Maisie-less this week. She has left us to go and do some spying at skiing in Switzerland. So, stepping into her enormous shoes, let's be honest, big feet, is producer Charlie.
We can't talk about size of feet on the podcast. People get weird.
Oh, yeah.
Someone has DM'd us this week to say they looked you both up on WikiFeet and you're both on there.
No, I can't be on WikiFeet. I never get my feet out.
Well... You have. I'm not looking to see what the pictures are. That's above and beyond my job as producer.
Oh, yeah, I don't want you to get involved in that. Oh, gross. Gross. But also, like, a sign of how well we're both doing?
I think so.
Okay, enough about feet. Let's get on with the show.
So on Saturday, we started getting so many messages.
Oh, the mailbox was full.
Famous Chelsea fan and Lionesses fan, Basil, who, if you've ever been to a Chelsea game or an England game, you'll have seen him running around head to toe in gear, Chelsea gear or England gear.
Saying things like, it's the girls, keep it up for the girls.
Leading the
Chelsea
charts,
girls.
keeping the vibes up.
Not entirely sure how much football he watches, because sometimes he's got his back to the pitch.
Oh, he is never watching the game. But he broke from his usual tradition on Saturday.
He did indeed.
His big kick shirt, which you happen to be wearing right now.
Yeah, mine actually says Basil on the back.
He wore it to the London derby, the Chelsea-Arsenal game, and we got a lot of messages.
We got a lot of messages. Thank you for everyone that got in touch.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a sign of the pod growing.
I think so.
I think so too.
So, but thank you to everyone that sent us photos or videos or tagged us and stuff, because honestly really made my Saturday. It was really funny.
Yeah, our WhatsApp group was popping off. We were all absolutely delighted by that. So if you did get in touch, thank you very much indeed.
I suspect Basil won't be wearing the big kick shirt again.
Yeah, it may have not been a lucky charm.
No, but we'll get to
for his team. Let's get to that. Well, should we get to the football? Because there's been some very exciting games this weekend. But as always, we need to start with the scores. Now, we've got League Cup and the 13th week of WSL. Charles, do you want to take it away with the League Cup results?
Oh, I'd love to. Subway League Cup semi-finals, Wednesday the 21st of January. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1, Manchester City 0, Chelsea 1.
And then week 13 for the WSL, so that was Friday the 23rd, Saturday the 24th and Sunday the 25th of January. Everton 0, Brighton Seagulls 1. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 2. Oh, there's an upset. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 4. Leicester City 1, the ever-improving West Ham 2. Liverpool 2, yes!
Massive.
Spurs 0, massive. Listen, I don't support either of them, but really happy for Liverpool to get a win. London City Lionesses 1, Manchester City 2. Right, should we start off with talking about the Footlong Cup?
We should, yes.
We should.
They were both really good games. I really enjoyed them. Also lovely to have some football on a Wednesday. Actually, this week in general, Wednesday, Subway Cup, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the WSL being spread out over a few days. Loved it.
I hate it when they do all kick off at midday.
On a Sunday, yeah. Because you can
I don't mind a midday kick-off, don't get me wrong. I actually quite like a midday kick-off because I think it gives you more flexibility for the rest of your day.
Yes, true.
Sure, I'll say it. But but when it's all at the same time, what's that about, Charles? Why are they doing that?
It's a broadcast thing. It's a Sky.
Isn't it always?
Make 12 o'clock on Sunday the WSL slot. So it's Chelsea and Man United that are through to the final, which is in March in Bristol, Ashton Gate, where Bristol City play. This is probably the last year that Chelsea certainly, and possibly Man United and Arsenal and Man City will be in the Subway Cup, because from next year it's been announced that the teams that are in the Champions League and taking part in the Champions League will not be taking part in the Subway Cup anymore, which I think is good because it means that someone other than Chelsea will win the Subway Cup, and it gives a chance to all those other teams that like are really great but don't often get a chance at silverware because they're not the big four.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really, that's the great thing about these cups, is that you do get to see, you know, same with the FA Cup. I know this is different, but it's great to see different people at the top of the leaderboard. And yeah, the fact that the teams that take part in the Champions League won't be playing, I think is a really good thing. I think it's also really good for the top flight women. Yeah. Like, you know, it's too much football. We're seeing
so much football.
So I think making more space for rest and rehab and probably just like being people.
Yeah.
It's probably really good. Yeah, I mean, also I mean, I can only speak from my perspective, which I know being a stand-up is different to being a footballer. I know. But I'm better at work when I've had time off, not thinking about stand-up, not thinking about comedy, not trying to be funny. You know, it's really good for your, I don't know, for your match day brain.
Is that what you call your brain on a day you've got a gig?
No, it's not. And I couldn't really find... do you know what it is? It's the Georgia Stanway. It's get in the zone.
Get in the zone. Stay in the zone. Stay
in the zone. So I think you can't be in the zone too often.
Sure.
There you go. I think there is finite amount of zone. Do I mean finite? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Because infinite's the other one.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Suzi Dent.
You're so often mistaken for each other.
Oh, honestly. It really is. So, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Because, I do really think it's not just about physical. I think it's exhausting mentally as well, I imagine.
100%. But yeah, they were both really tight games. And I think Arsenal and Man City frustrated to lose those. But also, it's the Subway Cup. It's not the one that everyone's like sets out to win at the beginning of the season, is it?
But I think, if Man United get a bit of silverware at the end of the season, I think they'd be delighted.
Absolutely.
Was this the same final last year?
No, it was Man City Chelsea last year.
Okay. So
the FA Cup was
oh yes, of course.
Man United Chelsea.
I wonder, because we're going to get on to, actually let's move straight on to it now. So let's talk about Chelsea's other game. So this is now into the WSL. So it looks like Chelsea isn't going to win the WSL this season.
They're 9 points off Man City now.
So they're not... They might be... I mean, I know you're saying that no one sets out to win the Subway Cup, but they might be happy to have something.
Sure.
Listen, we all like something.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
sure.
Nice to have a trophy of any kind.
Oh, I'll take any trophy.
Sure.
Any trophy. Even ones that I've not won. I sometimes just get myself one from Timpson's or something. So Arsenal... It was Arsenal's first win in the WSL against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge since 2018.
Yeah.
Now, I think we chatted about this last weekend, but on text rather than on the show. Given Arsenal's recent form, I thought that Chelsea were kind of going to walk this. I know that Chelsea, but I thought, I think Arsenal have been sort of quite up and down.
Yeah. I think the thing
earlier
is,
in the week they lost to Man United.
Yeah.
Man United are a great team at the moment. Don't get me wrong, but we've said it before on the show. But Arsenal came out as that team. They came out ready to win.
Yeah, they had. It's a bit. It made me
dominant.
think a bit like when they beat Barca in the Champions League final in the summer. Like they just had a really good game, and I think Chelsea didn't have a great game it felt like their game plan was a bit all over the place. They made so many subs in the second half.
Yeah, what's that about, do you think?
Well, I think they bought Kira Walsh, friend of the show,
Friend of the
Lauren
show.
James on at half time, and I think that Kira is probably there bringing her back from injury, so that's managing her time. I suspect she probably would have started if she was fully fit.
Oh, if Kira's fully fit, she starts.
Yeah.
No matter where she's playing, come on.
But I think they had a lot of people slightly working out of position, and it just felt like Sonia kind of got the game plan wrong, and it just wasn't working, and Arsenal just had them figured out. And I think possibly it's been a problem for Chelsea quite a lot, but where they're so stacked, they can get away with it. It's like if you're a smart kid at school and you don't do any revision, you can just sort of coast through. But like, I think they've been coasting a bit, and I think just playing an opponent like Arsenal, and Arsenal on a really good day, it just crumbled around Chelsea.
I think the thing is, Arsenal on a really good day, I'd sort of back anywhere. 100%. It's just sometimes it's off.
Yeah.
Do you think that Arsenal were underestimated?
I think so. I think it's,
that's what I
just
thought.
Lately, obviously, like the loss midweek is kind of leading into this, didn't fill anyone with confidence, and an away game as well. Like, it's different if they're at the Emirates. Obviously, they got a good track record at the Emirates. But I think what also helped is that there were a lot of Arsenal fans in the stadium.
Yeah, let's talk about that. 30,000 was it?
It's 30,000 attendance at Stamford Bridge, which is really decent for a Chelsea women's game.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The Arsenal fans sold out the away allocation quite quickly, so lots of them just bought tickets wherever in the stadium, which lots of Chelsea fans are quite angry about, because there were Arsenal fans in the home end really celebrating goals. Like, I think if you're supporting the away team and you're going to sit at the home end, don't go crazy celebrating the goals.
Can they go on either side, or did they only have the two sides open?
I think they had the whole stadium open if it was 30,000 people there. But obviously, any away team gets an allocation of usually one end, and they kind of want to keep it that, because obviously they want more home fans in to support their team. But when you're a London-based team playing Arsenal, you have to know that the Arsenal fans are going to show up, aren't they?
They should have just given them more allocation, surely.
I think so.
Because as much as I see what the Chelsea fans are coming at, saying we don't want them celebrating at our end, but you also do want that ticket money coming through the door.
Yeah.
You know, we talk a lot about... I know that we're not talking specifically about Chelsea when we talk about this, because they are a really well-funded team who are really well looked after. But if we want more money in the women's game, then you're going to have to accept that when you play Arsenal, you're going to have to hang out with Arsenal fans. Yeah,
and the thing is, like, Chelsea have been doing so much work to try and get people through the door. Like, I'm in South London. All around South London, there are posters every time there's a big game coming up.
Yeah. When you go through Victoria as well.
And I think that, you know, they have been doing a good job of that, and Chelsea have got a really good, like, hardcore fan base, and they've also got lots of people that come and watch a Chelsea match because they know they're going to see a good game of football.
Yeah, great football.
It's not on the level of Arsenal by the looks of it yet.
But who is? No one is.
No one is. So it's interesting. I think it sort of made some people feel a bit tense.
I mean, I think it's really important in the, like, and Maisie has spoken about this before, and I know that lots of footballers have spoken about it as well. Like, you know, we love the fact that the women's game is so much gentler than the men's game. I don't mean actually on the pitch, I mean as a fan. And we love that it's more family friendly and it's more accepting, and we want it to remain all those things. But I do think it's still really important that there is some rivalry. We don't want it to become antagonistic.
No.
That you're like, oh, I can get away with wearing a half and half, or I can get away with being in the wrong end and really celebrating, because if you really love a team, it hurts when they lose. We don't want to rub it in people's faces.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why you sit with people that are supporting the same team as you, so that when you score, you can jump together, and when you lose, you know, you can put your arm around each other's shoulders. And that is the tribalism in football. And we don't want the women's game to lose that.
No, not at all. And I think, you know, obviously the women's game caters to a different type of fan than the men's game, and is bringing people in a very different way, and it's a very different audience, but also there is a lot of the kind of more traditional football audience at the women's game. So it's about finding that happy medium, isn't it? And it's really tricky.
And let's be honest, we don't want all the hostility that comes from the men's game, but people can enjoy both.
Absolutely.
And if we want the game to progress and get bigger, and we want everyone to have stadiums like the Emirates when Arsenal play there, it's going to have to be for all kinds of people. And I think because of that, we are going to have to sort of respect that traditional rivalry.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone to email in saying, no, I love this about the women's game. I love it about the women's game. I'm a gay woman. I take my daughter. I don't want it to become a hostile place for me.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is a bit of rivalry is about what the game is.
Yeah.
Definitely. And without it, why bother buying a shirt? Why bother supporting a team?
Yeah. 100%.
That's sort of part of the fun.
Definitely.
And obviously that's quite a new thing for me because I'm a newer football fan. But I know if Maisie was here, she'd be like, I'd never wear a Manchester United shirt. I'd be like, okay, because rivalry's rivalry, and that's kind of part of the fun.
Absolutely. So yeah, Chelsea lost a game they really probably needed to win. It's really obviously Man City are 9 points clear now, but it's very tight between Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United in those next spots. So
I mean, imagine if it's Man City winning and Man United number 2.
It's a possibility.
What? Haven't they had a shift? Man City. Okay, we'll talk about that in a sec.
Yeah.
Should we come to the Everton-Brighton game?
Yeah, Friday night game.
This was a really tight game.
Yeah.
Brighton got that goal just moments before half-time, and they just held on to it. They held on to it and got that important 3 points. I mean, a bit of a relief to see a win, I'd say.
I think so. I think they really needed that. I think, to be honest, Everton need a win as well. But Brighton, where they are at the table...
We care more about Brighton.
Yeah,
I live in Brighton. I don't
do.
live in Everton.
Liverpool.
I don't live at Goddison Park.
You don't. Imagine if you did. That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
What if I lived at Goddison Park? I would think that... What if I rang you and said, don't worry about my marriage, but I am living... Don't ask me about it.
Sure.
I'm living in the changing rooms at Goddison Park. So I'm just going to have to check the Wi-Fi before I come on to Riverside. Also, I don't support Everton. And I feel very weird about being here. But yeah, thrilled for Brighton to get that.
Absolutely.
I think that's going to be really important. As you were saying, where they are in the table...
Every point counts.
Every point matters. And if we can just edge it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
That'd be very welcome.
Yeah.
Be very welcome indeed. But I'm hoping that gives Brighton a bit more confidence because
I hope so.
I think it's fair to say it's felt a little shaky.
Yeah,
recently.
it's been a rough few months for them.
Yeah, because we've got a great team of individual players. There just seems to have been a bit of an issue with clicking.
Yeah. And there's been a few injuries, and we've got some new signings coming in.
And I really rate the coach, Dario Vidosic.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant. Just really nice to see them. My fear was that we do what we often do, where we get a goal just before half time. And then in the last 20 minutes, they'll score twice.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So I thought we did a great job to hang on to that.
Definitely.
And that was really good to see.
Someone who did score twice in the dying moments of the game, Liverpool.
Yes, I mean, again, not a Liverpool fan, but, oh my gosh. Spurs were already having a great season. We've shouted about Spurs 100 times. We love Martin Ho.
They've made some really great signings this window as well. Like, it's such an exciting team. Spurs
are smashing. But I've got to say, I was so thrilled to see Liverpool get some points this week. Now, this is, if you can believe it, their first win of the season.
It is. And I think
it's January, babes.
Yeah.
It's January. That's a lot of bad gigs on the trot.
Yeah. I think
That's tough.
They've all, they've had such a rough season so far. For so many reasons. Yeah. But they've made some really great signings this window. Mm-hmm. They're sort of, it feels like they're all starting to click in to like the way the manager's wanting them to play and how they're setting up, where it's been a big adjustment for them. It was just so exciting to see, and just the reaction from the players, from the crowd, from the manager Gareth Taylor. Like, I've never seen him be so animated before.
Yeah,
it was just
it's really great,
really lovely.
And I think, hopefully, I think Liverpool are quite lucky to be having a terrible season this year.
If you're going to do it, this is the year to do it.
Because as I'm sure many of our listeners know, the WSL are going to be expanding to 14 teams at the end of this season. Currently, we're at 12. So what will happen is the team that win the WSL 2
the top two teams from the WSL 2 automatically come up.
The top two teams in the WSL automatically come up. And then the team that comes third and the person at the bottom of the table, which, without being unkind, is a good chance it will be Liverpool. Or some chance, let's say. A chance.
Yeah, I think, honestly, at this point, possibly Leicester, possibly West Ham, possibly Liverpool.
Yeah, there's... but whoever is in that spot will then play the team that came third in WSL 2.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean it's a foregone conclusion that they're in, but they have an extra chance against a team that they should be able to beat, let us say. But you never know. You never know with these things, and it's. I'm really pleased that it's expanding. I've got to say, I'm really excited to see some new blood in the WSL.
Definitely.
To have new games to talk about.
Yeah.
And it's.
And it's really interesting watching the WSL 2 in this transfer window. Like, some of those teams that are near the top of the table are putting money in buying really exciting players to bolster their chances of getting into the WSL and to be ready for next season if they do get into the WSL.
Yeah, that's exciting.
We have actually had a match report from this Liverpool game, which I was really excited to get last night, because I was hoping we'd hear from a Liverpool fan. Yes.
Do you want to share it?
Yes, so Danielle sent us this last night. She said, "Hello, Pacey, Goosey and Producey. I'm writing to tell you about an exceptional day of football, the Liverpool versus Tottenham match. As a Liverpool season ticket holder, I've got used to seeing my fair share of disappointing results this season, but seeing the recent evidence of improvement and all the new signings, I was feeling hopeful. I got to the Brewdog Stadium a good hour before kickoff because the pre-match atmosphere is always 10 out of 10. I met up with a load of other supporters. We all met initially online and we check in with each other at matches and chat on WhatsApp in between games. A beautiful community I'm lucky to be part of. Love that.
Love that.
One of the group is my football friend Rebecca, who has travelled all the way from the Isle of Man to be at this match. Wow.
Oh, that's commitment.
Really
and what a good one to go to.
Oh,
Rebecca, you must have been thrilled, mate.
Feeling a little giddy in anticipation of the win we were manifesting, we got stuck into the pre-match activities. As a 36-year-old woman, I don't usually get my face painted, but within the first 10 minutes of me being there, both myself and Rebecca had a liver bird painted on our cheeks. We had a little bit of a queue to meet two players. We didn't know who it was going to be, but when the players arrived, it was Leanne Kiernan and Beta Olsen. I couldn't have been happier. Met them both and had my programme signed. We partook in a few more fan activities before taking our seats and getting ready for kick-off. It sounds like there's some really great pre-match stuff going on at Liverpool.
Yeah, really great. Really great. And we, that stuff we saw at Villa the other day.
Yeah.
It's exciting that that these are, like events.
Definitely. The atmosphere was buzzing. There might have been some Tottenham fans there, but we never heard them. We were pressing from kick-off, with Silag and O'Sullivan looking incredible. We had quite a few chances, but by half-time, we still hadn't managed to score. Half-time came around and I warmed up with a coffee. At this point, I'd like to let you know that the Brewdog Stadium serves a range of pies, pizza, hot dogs, burgers, as well as sausage and bacon barms. Anyway, back to the football. We do like to know this stuff. It's important.
Yeah, and I love an interval pie.
Who doesn't? It's great.
It's so good.
In January as well. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, when you're so cold that the steam is coming off of both your breath and the pie. A dream. Yeah.
The second half started well, but again we were struggling to convert this promising play into an actual goal, and by the 80th minute I was starting to worry. The gameplay had been really good and the new players gelling with the long-standing players seamlessly, and Falk has been tremendous in goal, but I just couldn't face another draw. Then, in extra time, Mia Enderby, who'd only been subbed on a matter of minutes earlier, gave us the goal we'd been longing for. And then just a couple of minutes later, in the last minute of extra time, she made it too. The crowd were going absolutely wild. It was incredible. You could tell the players were ecstatic, and I've never seen Gareth Taylor so animated and happy. It was an absolute joy, our first WSL win of the season. It was honestly one of the most exciting and rewarding days of football I've ever experienced. Thanks, Danielle. That's a great match report.
That's a great match report. Shout out to the whole WhatsApp gang.
Yeah.
And Rebecca for making the trip. Yeah. How lovely to... I mean, it's great to get behind an underdog, isn't it? When you've been on those terraces all year, to then get a win, it is thrilling. Yeah. And I think you've really summed that up, Danielle. And good to know about the pies. I would love to know if you had one, but you can just DM me about that if you want. Let's move on to the Leicester City West Ham game. Now, this was a huge win for the ever improving West Ham.
Yeah.
Now, despite Leicester getting a goal back towards the end of the game, and it was down as an own goal, but I think if we're honest, we can say that it was Alicia Lehmann's goal. It just bounced off a player on the way in. I mean, Alicia Lehmann, she loves changing teams.
Yeah. She left the
and
WSL.
Has got so many followers on Instagram.
So she went to Juventus for,
sure.
I think, half a season, maybe a season.
Yeah, just like a summer break.
And then she went to Como, who were also in the same league, for about a couple of months.
That's where I'd play.
Their kit's it must really be nice.
And also, it must be near Lake Como, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Italian lakes are something else.
Beautiful. And now she's
Did Garda have a football team?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll play Garda. Sorry. I'm more thinking about the life that I'm going to have once my daughter's left home.
Yeah, when you become a professional footballer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's been everywhere. Now she's at Leicester.
What do you think that jump is like? Lake Como to
Leicester
to the
in
White
January.
To Leicester.
It's quite. I mean, Lake Como is probably quite cold in January, but
I'm gonna say the Vista.
Sure. I mean, I hate.
Sure.
The only place I've been in Leicester is the National Space Centre, obviously, so I can't really speak to Leicester as a general place.
Do you know what? I always have really nice gigs in Leicester, I've got to say. And when Maisie came up with the idea for this podcast and texted me about it, I was in Leicester.
Were you?
So make of that what you will.
Interesting.
There you go. But
hey,
listen,
the WSL is the place
shade
to be.
Well, that's the truth. We all know that's the truth. The WSL is the place to be. And no shade to any Foxes that are listening, or Leicester fans. Have you watched that new documentary that David Attenborough's done about London?
Yeah, I watched it with the dog the other day because she really loves the parakeets, and she was just really cocking her head at the TV.
Tiki did the exact same thing. It's so cute.
They just sound different to other birds. It's very confusing for them.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
But those baby foxes, oh my God.
Cute.
I want to just keep one just to keep it as a baby.
You have a dog.
Yeah. But I want them to be best friends. Oh, did you never see The Fox and the Hound?
Of course I've seen The Fox and the Hound. I've seen every single Disney movie that's ever been made.
Yeah, of course. So, I'm just thinking, just brainstorming. Anyway, should we get back to football?
Sure.
Little fox friend. But what I'm saying is I don't want any Leicester fans in my DM saying it's just as nice as Lake Como here. Sure. I'm sure it is. I'm just saying
it is.
It's a slight change.
Yeah. But WSL football, so...
But WSL be WSLing.
It always is.
Okay, so Villa and Man United.
Yeah.
I mean, a strong game from Man United here.
Yeah, it took them a while to settle in, and they got a goal, and then Kirsty Hansen again for Villa. She's always there. She got one back really quickly, so I was like, okay, maybe this is actually going to be quite a tight game. But then Man United sort of clicked into gear, and they just kept scoring goals.
Yeah, it was like a domino effect once it started.
Yeah.
They just just took a moment to get going.
Yeah.
That goal by Julia
Zigliotti from a corner, it just sailed on in. It was...
I don't understand the physics. I don't understand physics anyway.
No,
but sure. I'm not entirely sure what physics is. But I don't need to be across it, do I? Let's be honest.
No, it's fine.
Other people can do that.
Yeah.
Other people can do that. Thank God. But I didn't. It's just so clever to how that ball curled.
Yeah. And she looked rightfully
to get a
really
goal
pleased
from
with
the
herself.
Corner. Yeah, and may I say a touch surprised?
Yeah.
Like, I think obviously in an ideal world, that's what she imagined might happen.
Yeah.
But it actually happening. It was a really good goal.
Yeah. And
it was a really good goal.
Also a great goal from Jess Park, who just sort of dribbled around several players and then whacked it in. Doing Jess Park things.
We love it. We love it. Then let's move on to London City Lionesses and Man City. Now, Charlie, you were at this game.
I was.
Can I have a match report?
I went to explore London. It's obviously, we've had a lot of match reports for people who've been to London City who've pretty much all said the walk to get to the stadium. Some have said they've walked through a forest. Some have said through car parks. I feel like I got a bit of both.
Oh, that's nice.
It was really muddy, is what I will say, to get there.
Sure.
I think I had a great time, and the vibes inside the stadium were really great. Baller FC were there doing a bit of a fan walk from Bromley Station. They had a brass band, a samba band, which they then brought into the stadium with them and who were playing throughout. And I really enjoyed. I saw some people sort of being a bit weird about there being a band there. I thought it was great vibes. The band were really, really good. I think what I expected as on the approach to the stadium was like a bit more of a like, this is London City, yeah, which you don't really get. You kind of walk up...
Because you're in Bromley.
I know, but you walk up... But I sort of expected to be a bit more of a like, this is the home
Welcome.
of the... Yeah. But I sort of walked up this like road through a leisure centre car park, past some horses... Lots of puddles. Mm-hmm. And I didn't see like loads of people walking there on the way, but once I got there to right outside the stadium, actually there was lots of people. There's so many kids. There's way more kids there than I've seen at any other WSL games recently.
Oh, really?
They had like a really nice fan zone. Baller FC were doing some stuff there as well, but then they also had like some Panini stickers happening and face painting, and they were giving out programs for free. They're giving out big LCL foam hands for free, and like the fan things that make the clapping noise.
Yeah,
those. I felt like I expected it to be more of a sort of permanent LCL setup there, but obviously they do share the stadium with Bromley, and it is very much Bromley Stadium, and LCL sort of put themselves on top of that and temporarily and take it away after the end of the game. So like they have a decent shop, an LCL shop, but it's all sort of set up in a function room very temporarily. Right. But inside the stadium, great vibes. They let dogs in. There were dogs. Cool. They've got like a restaurant thing that's open all day that you can get into from outside, so you don't have to be a ticket holder, but you can also get into there from from the stands.
Oh, that's cool.
I had an appetizer at a football game, which as a non-drinker, having some options is really exciting.
It was a real treat. Great.
It was such a treat. So yeah, really great vibes. It was a record attendance for LCL. I think there was a lot of Man City fans there as well. There were a lot of other players there. Yeah,
so I saw Caldente.
Yeah, Beth Mead and Mariona were there. And then behind them was Alexia Putellas and Patry from Barcelona. And then Ellie Carpenter and Alyssa Thompson from Chelsea were also there. Now, the Barcelona players is interesting because they won a big like domestic cup on Saturday night. And then the very next morning at 11:55, they were in Bromley in a car park.
Yeah, so do you think they're there to think about going to LCL?
No, I think they're there to support Yana Fernandez, who plays for LCL, who was at Barcelona until very recently, and I think they're all very good friends. I think they were just there. But the fact that they chose that day, after a big cup celebration, there was a lot of people in the stands trying to figure out who was up there, and then when they figured it out, everyone was very excited, and there's been a lot of coverage on socials. Andre Jeglerts, the Man City manager, just didn't have a coat on the entire time. It was really cold.
Oh. Do you think maybe they think they make better decisions when they're freezing?
I don't know. It might just be that I think he's Swedish or something vaguely Nordic. I think.
Yeah, they love leaving babies outside in prams, don't they?
Maybe he just doesn't feel the cold. But I had a great time. It was actually a really great game. It was closer, I think, than a lot of people
imagined.
Were thinking it was going to be. I think London City Lionesses were really impressive, like defensively and pushing forward. Their goalkeeper made some really great saves. It feels like
for there to only be one goal between them.
Yeah. And
that's
the
really
reverse fixture at the beginning of the season, Man City won 4-1. So I think it shows the progression from LCL. I think as well, like at the beginning of the season, they were so much a team where all these big players were just thrown together and they hadn't really had time to grow, but actually it really feels like it started to grow in now, and like their bench was stacked and they brought on some really great players as well. I think it's really exciting to see what they're going to do
I agree.
in the next few months for the rest of the season, because it was really impressive and really great game, really lovely stadium, and it was also, I haven't seen Man City play in person for a while, so it's just great to see them at full strength with Bunny and Viv. They brought on their new signing Sam Coffey in the second half, and she looked really great and really exciting too. So it was a really great game to go to. I really enjoyed going to LCL. It's a bit of a weird walk there, but I'll definitely go again because the match day vibes were really cool. And the LCL fandom seemed really fun.
Wicked. Okay, I'm coming next time.
Definitely. Tiggy can come as well.
Oh, great. She loves football. So now we come on to, I guess, everyone's favourite part of the show.
I think
My goal of the week.
Suzi's goal of the week.
What is your goal of the week for this week?
Well, there's quite a few, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's the Ziggiotti's goal, which is the corner that we talked about. I mean, I would say maybe the most impressive goal of the week.
I think so.
Freya Godfrey's goal against City. She's exciting. Remember that name.
I think the thing that is exciting when you see LCL is that they have a lot of young lionesses and who are very, very talented, and knowing they're coming through
is very good.
Squad in the next few years is really cool.
Like, really cool.
Very
Get ready
exciting.
to get Godfrey on the back of an England shirt.
Yeah.
But I'm actually not going to choose either of those for my goal of the week. I'm going to choose Mia Enderby's first goal. I just am really thrilled that Liverpool are working out what they're doing. They've had such a tough season for a myriad of reasons on and off the pitch, including obviously the very sad loss of Matt Beard. So I think them getting those points, Mia Enderby scoring and then deciding to have a second, a few minutes later is really great. And I think that's sort of the drama that we love about football. And
Absolutely.
So it's got to go to Mia.
Love that. Should we do some news, some transfer window?
Let's do some transfer window. So, Katie Zellum, who signed with London City Lionesses over the summer, has now joined West Ham on loan till the end of the season.
That's a huge signing for them, I think.
Yeah,
I think
that's
they
big.
need the help, but I think that's great.
I'm surprised that they've not played Katie Zellum. Held on to her.
I think the problem with LCL have got is that they just bought so many people.
Yeah, nice though.
I don't know if there's quite a place for her really in the team that they've got. So, if she wants to play more, West Ham's a great move for her, and West Ham definitely use the reinforcements.
Yeah, definitely. Rachel William returns to her first club, Leicester City, after 4 years at Man United. As we said before, Alicia Lehmann has now moved over to Leicester from FC Como. And London City Lionesses have signed Delphine Cascarino from San Diego Wave.
Another huge signing for them as well.
Massive.
She's a really great player. And her sister signed to the WSL a couple of weeks ago. So that's nice.
Now we need to chat about the fact that we are off to the FIFA Champions Cup. This week we are doing Wednesday and Sunday. Now, as we said a few weeks ago, we don't really know who's going to win this. We asked our Instagram followers which team they think will win the tournament. Now, I think it's worth noting that every time we do a show, there are a lot of Vibes FC's fans, so there may be some bias happening here.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay, 1% said Asfar, which are the team that won the African Cup.
Yep.
Then 2%, oh Christ, is the Corinthians, who won the sort of South American version of the Champions League. Is that right?
Yep.
Then 27% is Gotham, who won the NWSL in America. And then 70% said Vibes FC. Hey, look, listen, Arsenal, as we
They're
said
a good
before,
team.
If that Arsenal turn up, I think I'll back them. I'll back them. Am I going to be wearing my Arsenal shirt? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's the only shirt I've got. Do you reckon there'll be merch there?
Yes, I think there will be.
I'm going to get merch. Oh, Alice is going to be so cross when I come home with more shirts.
Why don't you get Alice to sort of assign you some pocket money for the day? We can't go over that budget.
I know I've already spent all my pocket money for the next 10 years on suits.
We also asked who you're excited to see, like team-wise or player-wise. Lots of people said Alessia Russo, obviously.
Classic.
Lots of people...
surely it's exciting to see players that we don't always see every week.
Yes, that's what I was sort of hoping people would respond with. And we did get some
But
of
instead,
those.
we had Vibes FC go, Russo!
Yeah, basically. Lots of people are really excited to see Gotham play in the UK.
Yeah, of course.
I know I am.
Yeah.
We had Izzy said, Vibes FC fan, but can't wait to see Jess Carter and Katrin Berger play in England again.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Agreed. Yeah.
Loads of people said Jess Carter. Claudia said AKB after that Euro save. You know, the one where she jumped back and like that. Everyone took a picture of it. It looked amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Lots of people excited about Rose Lavelle, who also plays for Gotham, who's on the USA national team.
Oh, cool.
We had quite a lot of people excited about Corinthians in the comments.
Cool.
We actually had a voice note from Mari, who is a Corinthians fan in Brazil, giving us the lowdown about Corinthians, which I think is great. I'll play that now.
Hello, Pacey, Goosey, and producer Charlie. This is Mari from Brazil, and I am a Corinthians supporter. I'm saying that in a very Brazilian/Portuguese accent, because we don't say like Corinthians, we just say Corinthians. So supporting the women's game down here is awesome. It's been growing like steadily. Not as much as in Europe, of course, but it's been great. Like all of the Corinthians fans, like I compare us to the Vibes FC to Arsenal, just because, you know, like we're a very united group of people who try to like fill up the stadiums whenever there is a game, and, you know, with the chants and everything, and the team is quite awesome and nice to watch play anyway. So a player to watch out for, I would say, is Duda Sampaio. She's one of my faves. She plays midfield. She makes things look really easy on the ball, like seriously, kind of like Lauren James, when everything seems like effortless. She just like makes a perfect pass, makes the perfect play, and you go like, come on, like it took you nothing, no energy at all, it seems. So she's one to watch out for.
Oh, thank you so much.
Loved that.
For explaining it to us.
Great.
Oh. Also, I'm sorry, but we've got a Corinthians fan that listens to our show.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I think Corinthians, you know, I'm not going to be surprised if they do really well at this, because lots of them are just the Brazil team. And Brazil
and I don't know if
beat
people know
us
this, but
few months ago.
Brazil are really good at football.
Really good at football.
Really good at football.
They
Nice
beat
kit too.
England back in October, I think, and it was a really hard game. It was a very stressful game to watch. So,
I mean, I think the competition is going to be really high.
Yeah.
And I think there are obviously teams here that we don't know, but they are the best in their area.
That's the thing.
It's like when you go to Amdram as a teenager, amateur dramatics.
Where is this
and
going?
you think, I'm really good at this. And maybe you're one of the best in your group. Maybe you're one of the best in the competitions that happen around your area. And then you audition to drama school, or indeed, if you're lucky, you get into drama school. And then you realise that everyone is at least as good as you, and most people are better. And I'm not saying that from personal experience, in case anyone's wondering. What I'm saying is, you know, some people might turn up and they might realise that they're not getting into RADA, but they will get into a smaller drama school.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this making sense?
No, it makes sense. You went to drama school, we get it.
Right. So if you're heading down to the semi-finals at Brentford on Wednesday and are looking for somewhere to go pre-match between the games or after the matches, friends of the pod, Baller FC, have got you.
Yeah.
They are taking over the 1/8 pub in Kew Bridge for the whole day, and anyone with a semi-final ticket can head there. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're calling it the
That's
Clubhouse.
really cool.
They've got loads of stuff going on. They've got DJs, they've got merch.
Yes.
The Samba band, which might be the same Samba band from LCL Man City. And they've got a special appearance and a Q&A sort of thing happening with Tobin Heath, who is a retired US player.
Yep.
She's played at Arsenal, she's played at Man United. She's very cool. I think we need to get down there and
that sounds good.
Meet her.
Try our luck.
I think so.
Hello, would you like to come on our podcast, please?
They're really nice, Baller FC.
Yeah, they're
lovely.
great. We love the Baller FC gang. So if you go into the semi-finals by yourself, it's also a great spot to go and make some friends, meet up with some people,
and there's
pre-game or in between the two games.
Between the two games, so definitely.
And maybe that's when we'll pop
out.
Down.
I think so.
Now, tickets for the semi-final on Wednesday and tickets for the final and third place match on Sunday are still available, and you can get some tickets if you head to fifa.com/tickets. As we say, we'll be there. Me and producer Charlie will be there on Wednesday, and then all three of us will be there on Sunday.
Yeah.
So please come over and say hi. Producer Charlie always has stickers to give out.
I do.
Yeah. They're nothing to do with the podcast, but she's never.
No, they're big kick ones.
Of course they are. I'm just really excited to see those footballers on British soil. It's good. They're people that we only get to see in the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, they're not the European teams that we sort of know and get to play a lot. It's very exciting that Arsenal's in it.
I'm excited that we just don't know. It's so hard to call.
Oh, yeah.
And I think possibly a lot of the fans of the UK are underestimating Corinthians and underestimating Asfar. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to see what happens. And
there could be an upset.
It's going to
be an upset at the
dramatic.
Emirates. I love the drama, Mick. Now, just before we go, we wanted to give a quick shout out to Rachel Anderson, who is cycling 900 miles in 14 days in April to all of the WSL and Premier League stadiums, raising money for the Motor Neurone Disease Association in memory of her dad. She's at Rach Moves on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you've got some money that you want to chuck towards her, or just give her a follow, or send her a little message to say good luck. That is an incredible feat that she's doing in 14 days in memory of her dad, which what a lovely way to remember someone and to raise money for such a brilliant charity for such a horrific disease.
Yeah.
So good on you, Rachel. And yeah, if you can donate, please do.
Yes.
That is all from us. We will be back next week with Maisie. Charlie, I will see you at the football on Wednesday. Then again on Sunday. You're going to be absolutely
And then again
sick.
on Monday. Oh, and we're going on a little podcast field trip on Monday. We're bringing you the pod from somewhere else.
We are. We have a little
Very
field
exciting.
trip. That's exciting. We will be back next week, and Maisie will be with us, and we will be in a different place.
We will be.
And we will tell you all about our trip to the Champions Cup, and I will probably be wearing a different shirt.
Or several throughout the length of the pod.
Who knows? I don't want to make any promises.
No, sure.
Please keep in touch with us by emailing us at bigkickpod@gmail.com or find us on Instagram at bigkickenergypod. And we're also now on TikTok, which is doing really well. I went on there yesterday.
I know.
Guys, we're huge on TikTok. If you like this, you might want to watch the video. We're on YouTube. Watch it, like it, share it, comment, push it up. Same with all the clips that we keep sharing. So many of you have been sharing them, which we really appreciate. Some of those clips from Kira, sort of the Kira interview went off. And every time that you like or comment or share them or repost them, it does such great things because it means that we're in the algorithm, more people can find us. It means that we can do more fun things like going on field trips and bringing you different content, interviewing the players that you love, me asking the serious questions about passports. If you want more of that.
People have been DMing us other questions they want us, like along those lines that they want us to ask players.
That's great. Listen, look, Maisie can do formation. I'll do when you get new boots, do you wear them for a couple of training sessions before you wear them on the pitch, or do you like them brand new for the pitch? Yeah. I think I know the answer to that, because you don't want to blister a game. Anyway, listen, I'm waffling now, but what I'm saying is so many of you have been brilliant sharing stuff. If you can keep doing that, it really, really helps, because as you know, you guys get the podcast for free, which is awesome. But if you want to find a way to support us by sharing it, because then more people hear about it, we get bigger numbers.
And I can afford to have lunch.
Charlie can afford to have lunch, and we can afford to hire her full time. Right, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.